everybody. It is a nice 18 degrees this morning, and I wanted to show you a little piece of South Dakota that I love to go and walk and just enjoy. It's very peaceful. The trees are all flocked this morning. More cattails. It's not a very pretty picture in the winter, but in the spring and summer, it's beautiful. My little walking bridge is frosty and slippery, so I gotta be careful. There's nobody around to help me if I fell. Another area that's fun to stop in the summer, full of cattails again, and you'll just hear tons of frogs and crickets in the summer. These don't look very interesting, but along this barbed wire fence all the way down in the, I believe it's a spring, or I'll find honeysuckle, but there's like the yellow honeysuckle all in certain areas in this nature park, but along this strip here, pretty pink honeysuckle. Not only do I love the garden, but I just like to be out in nature too. I think that's something that just kind of coincides with a lot of gardeners. We enjoy being outside, being out here, especially during the winter. I'm definitely kind of in those winter blue months where I'm ready to be outside, but it's too cold, and it's always so windy here that even if it is in the 20s, the wind is so strong that it might feel below zero. But today I think it's supposed to be in the high 40s. Tomorrow it's supposed to be in the high 50s, which we just experienced a full spring a little over a week ago, and I think that ruined me because I wish I could have started doing some yard work, and I could just feel that I was ready to start gardening, and then back down into the teens and everything's covered in frost in the mornings. Gotta get up and start the vehicle half an hour before you go just to be able to see through it, and it's just been so many months of that like everybody, we're getting closer to spring, and it just can't come soon enough. So getting the steps in today. I think we're gonna probably start some snapdragons today. Those need to be started that 10 to 12 weeks before my last frost. So what time you guys got planned today? Are you gonna go for a walk? You got any seeds that you're gonna start? If you're watching this video, let me know what zone you're in and where you are in your gardening journey, what vegetables, plants, flowers that you're starting. We're getting closer and closer, and I know that you're just seeing a bunch of trees and sticks, and it's not very beautiful, but in a few months here and these trees will be budding and leaves will just be filled like a forest. I like to walk during the days where it's still a little frozen, it's not so muddy, and there's no mosquitoes. And you try to go through these trails at certain times in the summer, you feel like you need a transfusion by the time you're done because the mosquitoes just suck you dry. It's very uncomfortable here. Those darn mosquitoes. Here's a little secret off the path, but we have an apple tree there and another one over here. And in the fall, when you go for a hike, you'll be able to get yourself a little treat. All the lower apples that are on the lower part of the tree, the deer get, but you jump up high, you can get a good one. Hey guys, I bet they're a little irritated that the water is still frozen, but I bet by the end of the day, tomorrow the edges will be open. There they go. God, it's just a beautiful, beautiful morning. There's nothing better. Getting out, getting your body moving, and I guess just being grateful for another day. You never know what's around the corner. It's just a good motto just in general in life. You know, you might be going through some tough things, some deep things, but it's gonna be okay. You never know what's around the corner. You never know what the day is gonna bring. That looks like just under 3 miles, but I need a hot shower and a hot cup of coffee, and then we will start planting some snapdragon.